magazine, every website. It was a big decision to let the cameras in and show them even more.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. All the time. Nothing bad ever happens. It's all perfect. I didn't want to do that. You know, I wanted to show people that even when you're at the top of your game and you got everything that you could ever have dreamt of, things can still occur and problems can still occur, and people who have all this stuff can still go through a really hard time mentally as well.
And up until last year, after obviously you met your partner, Molly-Mae, on Love Island, and probably from those years following, people did look at your life and think, wow, amazing, you know, they're living this life that I would like to live. And it kind of all came crashing down last year, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's, you know, it obviously stemmed from the fact that, you know, I'm a boxer, you know, I'm an athlete, I pride myself on training, that's what I do for a living, all day, every day, 365 days a year I'm in the gym. Tragedy happened, right hand, needed reconstructive surgery on my middle knuckle, couldn't train, couldn't do any training at all. So therefore, my man who's used to going out fighting in front of 30, 40,000 people, having that high, that adrenaline, and the only way I could find that again was, you know, through drinking. It made me forget about the hand, it made me forget about, you know, that I'm not going to be able to fight for a year and a half, and it all just came spiralling down. I turned into a person that I wasn't, and yeah, I lost myself, you know, mixed up in drink, and it did cost me a lot. And ever since that moment, I've been determined to changing everything around.
When you, Molly-Mae, split up, there was loads of speculation about the reasons behind it. But in this documentary, you say that you think it was the booze that basically.
Yeah, 100% it was. I mean, at the end of the day, when you have a high, and nobody can experience it unless you're there, when you step out in front of a crowd of 30, 40,000 people screaming your name, winning, doing this, doing that, having that high, and all of a sudden you're in bed with a cast on for a year and a half, you feel like a spare part, you're not in the ring, you're not the centre of attention. It's like everything's just passing by, and it's really difficult to deal with. And a drink was the only thing that made me feel happy and like whatever, because I just lost a major part of my life.
Can I ask, how much were you drinking? I mean, how bad did it get?
Listen, there were some times where I would just black out. You know, I'd be drinking with my friends, and like I'd be drinking like so much more than everybody else because I just wanted to forget about everything. And then most nights it would end up me just not really remembering. And then I asked my friends like, "Oh, what happened last night?" It's like, "Oh, mate, we had to take you home." It's like I don't even remember like what happened.
And you say in the documentary that you don't really remember the moment when Molly-Mae said that she and Bambi were leaving because you'd been drinking. 100%.
I was drunk that night, and then it wasn't until I realised I woke up in the morning and the house was empty, and I thought, right, this is no way to live. You know, this is a serious problem, and if I don't fix it, it's going to get worse and worse and worse.
And you do detail all this, very personal detail, in this documentary. We've got a clip of it now. This is where you're talking about your boxing career, talking about the injury that you suffered that you've been talking about, and the massive effect